We have time to try it, but I might not get it.
I think the next one's just a regular challenge. It's a
Yeah.
puzzle trial. Marathon trial.
Okay, let's give it a go. What does it do?
Score 3,000 points before clearing 10 lines. Oh. Okay. Yes, I get this now. Okay. So let's see how you do, and if you struggle with this, I'll communicate some of the strategy here. This has pretty good music too, actually.
Yeah. Oh, fuck!
I know the typical Puyo Puyo Tetris battle music I have in my playlist when I'm doing
Oh,
work.
really?
Yeah. I just find it catchy. That's the thing with my playlist. If I hear something I think is catchy, I just put it in there.
I have to get, like...
We were talking about Hellfire. That's in there.
Well, that's it. Oh, Hellfire is good. Hellfire should be in everyone's playlist, because Hellfire is...
The opening for Tales of Berseria is in there. I'm kind of going for the ones you might know.
I'm going to be honest. Tales of always had really good
Music?
music, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about the composer because it's the same composer who does Dark Souls.
Okay, I'm actually over 2,000 right now, so that's not bad.
Interesting. Do you know the end point, though?
What do you mean?
Like, how does this end?
It ends once, I'm assuming, I get 10 lines.
Yes. So what should you be trying to... Well, I'll let you...
Oh, fuck. I'm going to see, can I... There we go.
Okay, you just need to... You may as well keep going, see if you can't get more stars. You have 3 more lines to go, or 2 more lines.
Nah, I don't care as much now.
Still do your best. You may as well try to get the stars.
Yeah, this was the fastest one I've
There might be an achievement or two for the stars.
Maybe.
Wouldn't you like that?
True. I do like achievements. Owen knows me too well.
I quite like achievements.
Yeah,
as
I was
well.
saying it when we were playing Dark Souls earlier that I played the new Ease game, Nordics.
Yes, and you platinumed it, right?
I did. So Owen is, I don't know how Owen does it, but I don't know how you want to do the way you do things, where you play Nightmare or the hardest difficulty you can first.
Well, it's not. I wanted to do that because you're going to be. Well, should we say it here? Oh, you got 3 stars.
Oh, nice. My first 3 stars of my own. And that's the first one I cleared without dying.
Okay, let's just say there's a game that Caitlin's going to be guiding me in after Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And the plan is to do the highest difficulty right from the get-go.
Yeah, that's because you were probably better at that. But I personally couldn't do... There is a level after Nightmare mode that you could unlock after completing the game once. So if you went on Nightmare mode on your first playthrough, you just get the trophy. But if you did normal, you could then go to that other one. Instead of doing Nightmare, you'd still get the trophy for completing it on Nightmare or above.
Uh-huh.
Obviously. Because obviously they can't say
Because
just Nightmare.
part of the thing... Yeah, and we can keep moving. There we go. There's her. That's apparently the main character. And that's the mascot of Puyo Puyo down there.
Oh, yeah. But,
That little Pikachu-looking dude.
so I played the game on normal mode because that's how I get to enjoy games, and I did every single thing I could do, got every trophy. The only trophy I had to get was obviously beat the game on Nightmare. So then I went back and I did that, but I got to skip all the cutscenes and shit.
Yeah, which makes it much faster.
I think I told you, the game, I enjoyed the game, I enjoyed the story, and I enjoyed the gameplay, but I did think it was quite easy. Like, I
How'd
think
that apply with the higher level
The only
modes?
challenge I think in the normal mode I had was, like I said, I told you that
The
was
boss.
not the boss.
Oh,
the ultimate boss.
Yeah, the ultimate boss. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant the boss.
The ultimate boss. So not the boss that ends the game.
Not the final boss.
Actually, I thought that was a cakewalk compared to the ultimate boss. Luckily in Ease, when you do the higher difficulties, you don't get your potions back, so you have to be very careful. But in normal, you keep your bottles and you just refill them with what you want. So I did use like all the potions and stuff I had on me at the time to do the ultimate boss, and then I luckily was able to go back and refill them. So I gave him a skip on Nightmare.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I would say because my levels did carry over and my skills carry over.
Wouldn't that have been nice with my burp by sleep thing?
Yeah, Since I had all that carried over, I didn't have to use. I was able to keep all my potions for the end game, practically. So there was only like one boss near the end and the final boss.
Actually, we should.
But I did finish all my potions.
We still have time, so we.
Yeah, but I actually did end up using every single potion in the game.
Wow. But I mean, that's not so surprising, right?
True.
Oh, also, we're getting introduced to a robot.
Who's the robot?
Zed.
He looks like a medical robot. Is he Baymax? Or am I playing Puyo Puyo this time?
Maybe. Let's see, actually. They did say on the main screen, but I wasn't paying enough attention. I was too distracted with thoughts of ease.
What's he doing to Arl?
Because what I was thinking about, actually, was I was thinking about the older ease games, and like how you still haven't beat the first one.
I know, that's one thing, yeah.
To be fair, the final boss in the first ease is a bit of a pain.
I did get close a few times, but I just gave up.
Yeah.
I think I just have to sit down and just do it. I will eventually.
Yeah, because you still have the second one to play.
I do. And I do know Nordics takes place right after.
The second one?
The first two are considered
Wait, when's the third one set?
Salsetta?
No, Salsetta's the fourth one.
He's on the way to Salsetta when Nordics takes place. In the time.
Oath in Felghana, is it? Is that the third one?
Yeah, but in the actual timeline, Oath of Felghana, I think, takes place after Salsetta, I think.
Okay.
The timeline's weird. We'll look it up in a bit.
So do you see the threats that the robot has been saying to her?
What was it? I missed it. Sorry.
So he was telling her not to run in the hallway, not to drag her feet, to eat her vegetables.
Oh, so he's like a nanny nurse.
Yeah. Oh, manners. Well, yeah, ease anyway. So like, it's an interesting series, and I've mentioned it numerous times on this channel. Like, it's so weird how between us we played most of the ease games, but there's very little overlap in what we've actually played.
Yeah, I think I played all the newer ones.
Yeah.
I played Lacrimosa. That was my first one.
You played Salsetta.
Salsetta. I played obviously.
What was 9?
Yeah, I played obviously Monstrum.
Yes, that was it.
And I played Nordics.
Whereas I've played Ease 1 and
I
2.
obviously played the first one, but I had to do the final boss.
Yeah. I played Ease 1 and 2. I played Origin. I played Oath and Felghana. Ark of Nepashtim. Ease 7. And is there one that I'm missing? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I might be missing one, but basically I played all the ones that she hasn't played, basically. Except 5. 5 doesn't seem to be available in any format in the West at the moment.
Yeah. Oh no, I think I'm playing Tetris.
Yes, you are.
Aww. When am I going to play Puyo Puyo?
Soon, I would say. Okay, let's see how well you can do. At least you're not Tetris against Tetris this time.
Oh fuck, I didn't notice that was the next piece.
It's fine, that happens. Now remember, another thing actually that I can probably mention to you is that you're not doing a lot of like slotting in. Like there you see, you could have brought the orange one down and then pushed it to the right when it reached the bottom to fill up that hole.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
This has been a wild session, I will tell you that.
Sorry everybody, I think this...
It's not just you, like literally this is like Owen have a discussion, like a podcast thing.
Yes.
The series.
Sorry. I basically...
That isn't a bad thing.
I just listened to Owen rant while I was focusing.
Like talking about Disney and...
Yeah, but...
Talking about animals and stuff.
Yeah, I like ranting though.
It's kind of fun to talk about. And animation in general.
But no.
Actually, I wanted to ask you a question. And maybe this is the wrong question to be asking while we're recording something.
Yeah, we could cut it out if we think it's bad. Oh, fuck.
So, I watched Belle. The anime movie.
Oh, okay. I think I told you my thoughts on Belle before.
I remember you saying you weren't a fan of it.
I wasn't.
I'm trying to remember the specifics again because I can't.
I found it boring.
Okay. If you can give any information without spoilers.
It's been a couple of years. I did see it in the cinema in Cork, when the cinema was not the Arc but the Gate Cinema.
Yes.
And
they did a lot of good stuff in terms
They
of releasing
did.
weirder.
Unfortunately, the Arc doesn't do them. The Arc will do some stuff like that's really popular. Like it did. I think actually Matt and Point Cinema is doing more of the anime stuff now. Especially if they're popular stuff like.
I wonder will one of them get Flow then?
I don't know. They did do shit. They did do the Spy one. They did Spy Family, and they did obviously the new Osamu Tezuka movie, The Boy and the Heron.
No, that's not Osamu Tezuka.
No, sorry, not
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. Sorry, God. Fucking Studio Ghibli movie. They did the newest Studio Ghibli movie, but they knew people would go see that. Like I know people who don't like anime that would go see a Studio Ghibli film. Oh wow!
I was looking at that. I don't know if look at her points.
How did she do so? And I got 3 stars.
She got 220 points.
I don't know how. Okay, continue.
She just did really badly there.
You know what's really funny though? After the other one was doing so well.
Then you get like an easy free giveaway, essentially.
Everyone satisfied now? Are we all safe and sound?
So, Belle, just to give my thoughts on it, I thought it was ambitious.
I like the art.
And, well, yes, the art was really lovely.
The art was breathtaking. I actually liked her singing.
But what I will say, it's actually a longish movie. It's like over 2 hours.
Oh, it is. And I think it was kind of Beauty and the Beast themed.
It is, yes. It's based off of like the older Beauty and the Beast story with a little bit of the recent Disney Beast in there.
Beautiful animation. I couldn't.
Like, Belle herself was designed by a Disney animator.
Oh, nice. But I didn't actually know that. But I do know animation-wise, beautiful, stunning.
So with regards to the story and characters, so I liked it myself, but
It wasn't the worst. Now I think about it, and I've watched worser stuff.
here's the thing. This is something I will say about it. Also, there's an emergency happening on this
Alright.
ship. I like to imagine that we're just in the background talking while all this is happening.
Oh yeah, having a cup of tea while we're like discussing when we're watching them fight each other
Yeah.
through Tetris and
But-
Puyo Puyo.
Even though it was over 2 hours long, I feel like it actually needed more time.
Maybe it should have been a series and not a movie.
Because I feel like there's some elements in that movie that needed more expanding. Oh, this is the first Puyo versus Puyo Puyo.
Okay, fair enough. So we're going in.
Look at all those Puyos.
Get away from there, you blob!
So our world is getting invaded by Tetris, and now their ship is getting invaded by Puyos.
Interesting. Well, they attacked first.
Attacked is a strong word, I would say.
Blobs just showed up out of nowhere. And we've lost control over the Tetris cockpit.
But
Oh no.
so I thought it was good overall, but I think there were certain story elements that if they were there, like either they needed to be got, but then it'd be hard to tell the movie without them. Which is why I feel like the movie needed more,
That's why it probably should. Maybe it should
More
have been.
runtime.
It should have been an anime then, an anime series.
or it could have been a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah. But see, if it was an anime series, each episode is what 20 minutes. If they gave it 42 episodes, 40, because it's around 25 with opening credits and closing.
I like that description there, actually. Everyone's screaming with louder than usual screaming or something
So
like
3 episodes is an hour.
that. Correct.
So 6 episodes, 2 hours. So even if it was 6, 7, 8, it was a 10 episode anime, or even a
You
12,
get be a bit
or
more.
it'd be more, or even a 13 episode of anime, you get a lot more in.
So, so there was that. So, actually, do you know what the longest, in terms of runtime, anime movies are?
No,
So you've seen at least one of them, I think,
probably have.
which is The Disappearance of Hui Suzumi.
Oh yeah, that is a long movie.
Yeah, that's, I think, the 5th longest anime movie in runtime.
Maybe 3 hours or something. Isn't it?
Yeah. So is a lot of the other ones. Like, very few. I think one of them gets close to 3 hours. But a recent one, so the 4th Evangelion movie.
Oh, he's playing it though.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. I'm actually curious to see how good you can
It's
do.
you match colors in this one, isn't it?
You do, yes. I'm curious to see how you perform because you've been practicing with Tetris all this time. Now you've gone to Puyo.
It has to be 4, is it?
Is all clear meant to... Oh yeah, okay. Ah, okay, that's what I was waiting for. Okay, you actually did huge damage there by getting the all clear. You blocked off her entire, like, bottom layer of Puyos. Interesting. So, the...
Oh, I actually... pressing the top one on this actually doesn't...
Have you ever heard of an anime movie called In This Corner of the World?
2 minutes. No, I don't think so.
This might do it, actually. You got a 2 chain there, and you've already pushed them up quite high. Oh, okay, they countered a bit. So, it's a very sad World War II anime movie.
Okay.
And the extended edition of that is like 170 minutes long.
Okay.
Which makes it the longest anime film. In fact, I think it might actually be even the longest animated film in the world. But then the recent Evangelion was 2 hours 45 minutes, I think.
Okay.
So that's also a really long one. You ever have any interest in Evangelion?
I tried to watch some of it before, but I actually just
Bounced off it?
never. Yeah, as you know, like I jump a lot in everything. Like that's why I kind of like watching stuff that's airing because shit.
It's fine. That was a text, people. That was a
No,
text.
I meant she's
She's pushing back.
quite hard.
You have managed to get a couple of 2 chains,
Yeah, I know.
so I was impressed at that. I thought you might just be
There.
popping them one by one.
I was trying to.
Like, I'm not the best Puyo player in the world, clearly. I think I'm only able to consistently get,
Yes.
like... Oh, that was so close.
That was like a kind of a comeback, slightly.
I... Like, 4 or 5 chains are generally the max I can get to. I know there's some people who can get to 7 chains, and that's kind of insane to me. You might have it.
Oh my god.
You
Yay,
did!
I did it. Okay.
Never back down.
What do you think of the fact that the apple is falling on her head?
Yay! We got rid of the poos. How's everything doing?
You got 3 stars, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm getting better, everybody.
But you see that she was constantly getting belted in the head with...
Oh, I don't think there's a scene after this. Okay, there wasn't.
No. So I think these are... Yeah, so this is actually like... I remember this actually being a bit weird. So the first 8 scenes are sequential. Or chronological, is what I mean.
Okay.
Whereas I think 9 and 10 are like during the other events of the chapter.
Oh, okay.
So I think 1-9 is before 1-3 or something like that. So we've essentially beaten the first chapter. We will do 1-9 and 1-10 just because, you know, part of the story.
I'll do it in the order they're bringing it up.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
9 and then I'll do 10 and then.
But that'll be next time. I'm very interested to see how this will edit as well, considering that this is essentially a podcast in many ways.
Us randomly talking while playing Tetris and Puyo Puyo.
Hopefully you folks have enjoyed watching us go through Puyo Puyo Tetris. It was mostly Kathlynn playing, but I did actually pop in a bit here and there.
Yeah,
just
it was nice so you weren't bored.
Well, it gave me a chance to just talk a lot. I was in the flow when I was ranting about Raya and the Last Dragon? Is that Last Dragon?
Raya and the Last Dragon.
Yeah, when I was ranting about that. Because it's not a movie I hate. I want to emphasize that. I don't hate the movie. It's just that I think it's very subpar to me.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, hopefully you folks have enjoyed watching us do Puyo Puyo Tetris. And hopefully you're excited to see more struggle with regards to Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Yay!
In between, I'm going to recommend to Kathlynn that she try out some online Tetris, just to get a bit of practice in. And also, I don't think there's any online Puyo that she can practice with.
I don't know.
She can... Well, I mean, essentially she's been practicing a bit with... Maybe she could load up one of the Legend of Hero games and just play some
I've downloaded it, and my PlayStation has a lot of games downloaded.
So anyway, if you have enjoyed watching this series, please of course leave a like. It would be greatly appreciated. Consider subscribing to the channel. Also leave us some comments. The comments can be about Kathlynn's gameplay, about which bits you were impressed by,
And
which
how
bits
you're judging me on.
Yeah, and which bits maybe there's some advice that could also be good. Also maybe about some of the topics we discussed. I guess it was mostly me talking.
And me focusing.
But you can let me know your thoughts on, all of the things I've been talking about up to this point.
Yay.
Australia and Disney. That would be the main things, I think. And also go ahead and check out my streaming during the weekends. I try to do them on Sundays at around 2 p.m. Irish time. Obviously, sometimes I have to do them on Saturday if I'm not available on Sunday. Currently, I'm doing Penny Blood Hellbound. So that is worth checking out, I think. So
I don't know if that will be still playing that by the time this episode comes out, but
Oh yeah, that's true actually. As I'm recording, I'm playing Penny Blood Hellbound. Probably something different by the time this came out. That is actually true. But thank you for the save.
Yeah. And you can check our other stuff, such as we finished. As you know now, we have finished
Edna and Harvey. Or there's 999 if you want more puzzle
I'm very confident
stuff.
that I'll be still playing Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, and then also you can check out my work on UK Anime Network. UK Anime Network is a website that covers a wide variety of Japanese media. We're talking, anime, manga, video games, live action films, toys, etc., etc. And I'm covering some interesting content on there right now.
Yes,
So
like hentai games.
yes, unfortunately.
I'm never going to let you down that you had to I'm always going to remind you had to cover.
And in that case, I will remind you of what happened in Dead Days.
Oh, please
because I'm
don't.
sure that you'll enjoy me explaining those scenes in detail.
No, thank you.
That's how my counter. But anyway, hopefully you folks have enjoyed. It's been Owen, also known as Immortalium.
And Caitlin.
You're slow with your outros today.
I know. Yeah, I keep thinking you're going to say more. And Caitlin. Bye.
Bye.